Why hello, my name is Bret, and sometimes I wear a beret and 2 pairs of sunglasses, but that's beside the point. Give me a moment, I'd like to talk to you about one of my favorite blasters, and if you've watched the most recent Detroit Dart Talk podcast, or listened to it, you can't watch it, if you've listened to it, you already know what it is. It's the Sledgefire, and it still holds a great place in my heart as a fun, somewhat impractical blaster, but that can be used kind of practically. But the shells, and now they're gone, and the Sledgefire's kind of discontinued, which makes this an interesting topic, because this is a new 3D printed kit from Maliang 3D and Pluto. That's what it says on this barrel. This is a completely 3D printed barrel with some other pieces 3D printed as well. Right here, and then some screws to attach it and replace what was originally here on the Sledgefire. I'll include a picture of all the pieces before they were installed, and then also this O-ring. Sorry, forgot about that. Now you can see right here, this piece was actually used before when I had singled this using a gasket. What's one thing that you can do with a Sledgefire if you don't have any more shells? You single it, and now you're just loading singles in there, fire, bam. And 3 shots converted to 1. The Sledgefire is not that bad when it's singled. This barrel will give you 2 shots in the same kind of fashion. But unfortunately, there are some problems with this kit that I have to address. And before I do that, I'll just look at the cosmetics of it. And it is appealing. I didn't even realize it does say something different on the other side. 2 elite bullets and Pluto. All right, well that's a thing. Bullets, Pluto, no longer a planet. I like the look of this, I really do, and I think that's what drew some people to it initially as well when they first announced it. There is a stock that is being sold as well that has a dart holder in it. I was not sent that to review. This was sent to me by NFstrike to review. Thanks again for that. How's the performance on it? Here's some reasonable darts you might scavenge off the ground. An AccuFake and a waffle. Okay, there we go. It's a problem when you can't fit your darts into the barrel. If you're going to be quickly scavenging and front-loading this pretty much, because the idea of, there we go, I'm gonna twist. The idea of having a blaster like this is that you can easily open it up and reload. And the other one didn't leave the barrel. Let me grab some regular elites that I got with my Battle Camo Battle Scout when I bought it. These should fit just fine. And I'm gonna put them just flush with the O-ring right there. The dart fit in here is not much better than you'd get on a standard blaster, I would say, if you put it in a chamber. The head is probably still showing on this, and therefore the effective barrel is just this much, maybe the dart length. But there's one more problem. Now, I haven't used this in a game yet. It's cracking already, and that's a big problem, honestly. This thing is technically unusable right now. Can you hear that cracking? Oh yeah. It's cracking on the bottom too, which is very odd because the motion of priming Sledgefire usually involves breaking it down like this. So I would maybe have imagined if you were to break it forward, you start seeing a crack on the top. But no, it's the bottom, which is more likely when you would pull it up like this, because that's when it starts to separate. Look, I can go slowly, and it's locked, so I don't have to majorly yank up on it to get it to lock in place. I've played with it a little bit, but nothing more than that. Given it to some friends, they've played with it. I've put it down on a table, I've picked it back up. If that's really what caused this to start cracking, that's kind of unacceptable. So if you are interested in picking up this product, I would very much advise that you consider everything before doing that. Again, it still looks fantastic, and I know there are more versions of this out now. There are also versions of this in gray and black. So If you're going for a certain aesthetic, that might be cool. If you're also looking to maybe rebarrel this, putting some brass down here, that could be cool too. So that's my look at the Maliang 3D and Pluto. Again, it says so right here on the shell. Thank you everyone for watching. Be sure to treat your Sledgefires with respect. They are a dying breed, and covet those shells. I'll see you later.
Can you believe this guy? Hopefully I edit all the audio